Good day and welcome to the Prokon YouTube channel. My name is Annemie and I'm a Prokon technical consultant. Today I'll be looking at working with the grid system, setting up different grid types and setting up a reference axis. First, I'll open a new Sumo file with all the default settings. In the bottom right corner of my model space, I can see my global axis displayed with the active modeling plane. Blue is my y-axis, red is x, and green is Z. As I rotate my global axis by holding in Shift on my keyboard and my mouse wheel, you can see how the different modeling planes become active. This can also be seen in the bottom left corner of my model space. Another way to navigate your global axis is the View button. Here you can select the front, top, left, and isometric views. When I zoom into my model space by scrolling the mouse button, you can see light grey lines on my screen. This is the grid system. When you are creating a model, you can use the grid system to snap to. You can also edit how your grid system is displayed, as well as its spacing. To do this, you must have nothing selected in your model. Then go to the Properties panel on the right. Here you can select the grid mode. You can choose between faint, blended, or color blended. Grid spacing is the distance between the grid lines in meter, depending on the units you have selected. Let's say I change my grid spacing to 1 meter. Notice how the grid spacing in my model space changes. In Sumo, you can also specify a reference axis. This can be used to create slices through your model. To demonstrate this, I will open a simple model. To add a reference axis, go to the Insert tab on the ribbon and select Reference Axis. Now, I just follow the commands on the top left corner of my model space. So let's say I want to add a reference axis on this ramp over here. My first command is select origin. So I'm going to place my origin over there. Next, it is asking me select point on the x-axis. So now I can select the point that I want my x-axis to be on. So I'll just select this point over here. And the next command will be select a point on the y-axis. The x-axis has been completed. So let's say I want my y-axis for this reference axis to be here at the top corner. And I just select it. After that, I want to add another reference axis, so I'll just press escape on my keyboard. Now you can see your reference axis has been added. And as I zoom into it, you can see the different axes. Once again, blue is y, red is x, and green is z. If I select my reference axis on my screen, you can see here in the properties, you can edit the properties of your reference axis. To create a slice through your model by using your reference axis, I just first need to activate it. I can either activate it here in the Properties panel or at my bottom Input Tables, I need to select the Reference Axis tab. You can see that it is already listed here with the default name. You can change this name and you can also add notes to it. You can also change the visibility of it. So to make my reference axis active, I select Active. And now you can see that it is active. But what I want to do is I want to use this reference axis to make a slice through my model. In the Properties palette, I'll just select the Slice option. And now you can see that it is making a slice through my model. As I rotate in my model space, you can see how my slice also rotates. You can lock onto a slice as well. So I can change my slice width, let's say to 2 meters, and under Slice Plane Normal, I'll just select the axis that I want it to be locked on. So this is now my x-axis, my y-axis, and my z-axis. To revert back to the global axis, you can simply just untick Active here in the Input Tables. To delete a reference axis, simply select it and press delete on your keyboard. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. Remember, Prokon is an Autodesk Gold Partner and Authorized Developer Training and Certification Center. Please make sure to follow us on social media to get the latest news and updates, or visit our website at www.prokon.com.